over and over. So many times to say, J.A. Kuffour as a husband, I respect him. J.A. Kuffour as a grandfather, I respect him. J.A. Kuffour as a citizen and a statesman, I respect him. J.A. Kuffour as a leader of a family, I respect him. J.A. Kuffour at his age, I respect him. But I will insist that J.A. Kuffour as a politician is a criminal. And I have never moved away from that statement. J.A. Kuffour as a politician, to me, is a political criminal. And is one of the greatest political criminals at Ghana. Now, mon korana muti social media, eka se, sebio Kuffour o ibubueni no, eya mo ena mo ka sa asem na to Kuffour so. If it is a mere kwamiti hei, mimbie manoda o baby anka se Kuffour ibubueni. Kuffour onye disability ni o. Kuffour Oti Ghana no, Obian command pay say Kuffour is being grouped under people of disability or people with disability. Obian yesa. It's more with social media. Now my imagine say mobile force the Kuffour abeshe. Eye idea friend people with disability bracket will be very careful. Be very, 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 very careful. Most ankra when people muno. Because you need Kuffour to Ghana, you say papa Kuffour on the sebio or person nanti ko tu vote to me sorry nanti or person tenasi or to me sorry tenasi. Sometimes maybe you feel lazy into on person be sorry. But there's a feel so lazy no to me sorry jina na so chia. It's moi. Modern social media titi TV so titi Facebook titi TikTok. Force person mo create bibi to Ghana for nkwara team say eh ya papa Kuffour ne ho mfa no oyare oyebubuafo ya papa Kuffour nye bubuafo. Ya papa Kuffour oduru baby a also sorry nanti ma ye nyina ehu. Ebia odu baby a o feel lazy on person be sorry no on sorry. E no kire so oyebubuani inti me catch them on kwara na. Mo de TikTok na mo pese mo force na mo de Kuffour ekwohye people with disability ya Kuffour nye bubuani mo njai sa akasa no. Na me ko bedu amtie me njira baby ambie ma no say Kuffour ebubuani. It means very, very careful. Now there's a video circulating on social media. And that video was made in 2024 November. You were 2026. That video was in 2024. Now Samira Bawumia and Nukunu and they started this jandam. And video now circulating a video Eddie over 2 years. Sa time na Atichidie Kuffour na MPP for through say we be defending no. Sa eye de Kotiboto Kuffour ono na na president. M1 say and there you people have failed to defend the Kuffour, but you have jumped all the way 25 years back to say Obi Edi Kuffour tem. Now, me be say munyina muhwe video no. I will respond. There are so many young people in Ghana, they don't know who Kuffour is. They don't know the damage J.A. Kuffour did to Ghana. The corruption general Kuffour, the audio Ghana. So mudina TikTok amokasa anyhow. But I want to rectify this. Video bia uno system bia a 2024 video November na edien Kuffour the president. I was reacting to Kuffour do Jimmy and I'm a Ghana 40 asebi nyome bia efa Kuffour ho. Inti mo my imagine say mo de de mo bedi di Kuffour atawaka se Kuffour ebubuani no me akọ de me gina be bia nka so ebubuani. Ye nyina ahwe Kuffour wako event bebre ada opese sorry. So opese chi otumfo nsem ogina na so chi otumfo na watrase. And it's a sign of a sometimes he's just lazy to do it. But when he read, na me betiano, oye say obi da hear me. Daddy, what Kuffour Hotel, Kuffour, Chief Kuffour, sole owner of Hotel Kuffour. But when details of Kronwa Kuffour, Edisa Hotel we bo Ghana. Hey, when him Kuffour, or a crop is a Cuban ke hanging at dada. Kuffour, occupy China and ke jelino. Kuffour anka North Korea and command the Hamas or the Kong. Yena ye jibintini so kwasi asem so Ghana. There are so many people who came to lead us and they are not supposed to be walking on the streets of Ghana. Yes, because of the damage they did. Hey, Mujin say in town ya de chechire man. Sebio obi anyini nti odi boni ama meyanka. You are the cause of Ghana's problems. Mon kwarani bino. Inti do tia say adentine mo betenasia. Mon keka we nyina nkyere ma Ghana fo hu the kind of people you are. The MPP, the kind of people you are. But when you come, and where you will say, and I work internet ka kobe jimiti, me sure bomoto, no bunko to mo bottom. Now me, who have I offended? Why am I anybody? All because I am telling the people the gospel truth. Now, this issue, nipa bebrate some way. Oh, Kuffour Hotel, Kuffour. Utie details in the woman that ebe twa sunum. Let me show you something. That issue I friend of Hotel Wawa, Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, a Kuffour emma ebie. Mama show and as one back actually we. Ebi awati Kuffour Hotel, Kuffour de andian. Omunka details in because omun so much say we year. Kuffour abubefu. Now, in some of the calling day no. For President Omaba nefa just to put down nefa yefa say John Mahama na yefa to ton san ken den kwase afom titi radio so TV so Facebook ni TikTok 88 no san come back the omo kana let me show you this. Now, establishment of the company Shraj findings Kuffour ede using ma area Ghana sika esa the state banks sika eto hotel ema no ho tie me Kuffour Emma be companies. And in the Shraj report, no companies no be no Kuffour ma mienu. And na company no dia. Now there one to say Kuffour at the state agencies, banks they are buying banks. And omuma omudi sika mo omoto e sa hotel no. Na Kuffour na president. Now, the commission found that one AWHCL, that is the Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, incorporated in 2002 and was used as the vehicle for the acquisition of the hotel. Sa company near Freno, Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, 2002, and yet see, and I for the president. Now, sa company no no, and no the fast to sa hotel no. Strategy ben no fast to the hotel no. Now, report wedding or say Chief Kuffour established a company, the Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, as a vehicle for the purchase of the hotel. It's Chief Kuffour on an J.A. Kuffour ba or could be a company. And or this company no eto hotel. Nani papa na ye president. How did he raise money? Onya sika wain. Chief Kuffour, how much was he worth? Ni papa be di president year ben 2000s. 2002 no be a company. And or the to hotel. Nani sika wain. The guarantee a chest of tomato hotel the free hina buy. Obaka chem say me and Kuffour ho asem. E wi say me Kuffour e lazy. Inti na nka mabetena no meji mi fanti nti me me pacha wo. Me me pa wan acha wo. Ma me kire wan de. Details na me de ma no. Now, Shraj findings. Shraj stated that at the time of investigation, John Kuffour was the sole shareholder. Sa company near Freno, a Airport West Hospitality Company Limited. No, na John Kuffour kwan a shareholder. Sa company kakraka ebeto a hotel worth billions. Na nipa ba kupe ene dia. One person. J.A. Kuffour ba John Kuffour. Onu kwan ene dia. Now, sole signatory and one of the directors. Tie. Now onu kwan signature and a commanded sa company no. And at the end of the day, or you're one of the directors. Meaning, nani pa ba kubi kahun, and a momu ye hotel, ba kuya shareholder, and a ba kuya director. Why na director? The sole shareholder, as of the time of investigations, was Chief Kuffour, who was also a sole signatory. The report further stated, Nana Ama Kuffour was the other director. Nana Ama Kuffour is Kuffour's daughter. Chief Kuffour is Kuffour's son. Nana Ama Kuffour Kuffour baba. Chief Kuffour Kuffour babema. Omu mienu nkwa ne bie hotel company no. Bema no ena ni signature run company no. Ono na osi ene dia ena ni nua ba oye Kuffour ba ne dia director. Two people. But I was at that time no na Chief Kuffour no how much is he worth? Na ni sika ye saying. Ni nua ba no a director no ono na ni sika ye say Kuffour ma mienu bie company in 2002 on papa be the president na me chira Kuffour how diabolic dreamer or these state institutions edi Ghana what was said there you can say Kuffour as a politician is a criminal above there strategy for investigations no this is what they came up with. Shraj found that Prudential Bank coordinated financing for the acquisition and completion of the hotel. Kuffour president na ne ba ni kapre no, and a Prudential Bank for and omo ye den omo coordinating financing omo pay sika from Saga bank and any other banks and omo de ba Kuffour ba no. Kwan na president na Kuffour and president. Suddenly or interestingly, banks nyina ebi state banks omo nyina ba together so omo ba Kuffour ba no sika podium na koto hotel. Na Chief Kuffour no ye hwan. Their role no play. Kuffour ba boy no. Kuffour Jr. no ye hwan. Now, Chief Kuffour applied to Prudential Bank Limited (PBL) to mobilize about $6 million to acquire, complete, and operate the hotel. Chief Kuffour instructed the Prudential Bank. Any other bank to say omunjiji sika $6 million. So some na ye can 2002. Unim sika can was 2002. Unim maybe $6 million. Unim sa sika no unim se die and the cross $6 million. Ubetumi akain. Kuffour ne ba oni kapre otumi instructed banks e momutumi put it together $6 million. This is 2002. I mention what there. Make sure who Kuffour is and the part one no. Role of National Investment Bank. You didn't catch a Prudential Bank. Now National Investment Bank also eka ho and omuji sasika di free omo. Strike findings. The commission found that NIB, National Investment Bank, participated in financing the project. NIB so do musika ko shemu. O papa be the president 2 years ago, so 1.5 years. Suddenly, wait to me, I'm making sure say banks we nyina will be a company in 2002. Banks we nyina to me raise sika at the amount. NIB, National Investment Bank. National Investment Bank, Meno Bank. They took that money. Almost can one pompi sika ma Kuffour ba. Now report wedding. NIB is reported to have agreed to finance the hotel with an amount of $2.5 million, which includes an equity subscription of $200,000. NIB, a bank nisika $2.5 million. Kuffour ba be a company 2002. Oni new bank one company nim. On papa na president. Omo tumi ageti state banks, any other banks to give them over $6 million. You think it's a joke? Adia way and there. Mahama Ba and a Mahama Ba president and a be a hotel and a banks a man $60 million. Again, Kevada Kuma. Also Kuffour the angel. Mami Yanka Kuffour sem. Now, this is the Shraj report that me really chiro. Me ria na machira say, mo papa Kuffour onya angel. Mo papa Kuffour onya disabled. Mo papa Kuffour just lazy. And nobody is going to force me to change my words. Because maybe you want to put him in that category of Kuffour disabled. Because me but I want people to know Kuffour who Kuffour is. Ebi ankwana about 20 years munim Kuffour unim dream Kuffour di Ghana. Now let me show you this. Strategy report payment to Anthony Saud. I say the commission found that the former owner of the property, Anthony Saud, was paid in installments. Ukuanima report wedding. Mr. Anthony Saud was paid $3.5 million for the hotel in 2 installments. You can say installment omutia $3.5 million, 2 installment. Omutia bako and be $3.5 million. Kuffour ba no konya sika free. Company obi in 2002. The investment net saying how much was that company worth to be able to make sure state banks raise $6 million a Kuffour who was buying the hotel. Yet it's Ghana. Yanka Kuffour asem. Mosoram beke kan kwasi asem. Mona makofa wo yaba wo. Yebe bie Kuffour too. He has no credibility in politics. As a father, I respect him. As a grandfather, I respect him. As an Ashanti elder, I respect. But Kuffour as a politician is a criminal. And that will follow him. Because Nyoma Kuffour yeno. Si atnani asese osan kende Kuffour dem. Hey. Mama chama debi. Report specified 2 million on February 27, 2004 and 1.5 million on August 20, 2004. And that's how they paid the money. Right there. ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank, a bank some use here, NIB, Prudential Bank, ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank. Omuma loan saying Stride confirmed approval of financial support from ERIB, ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank. Now, the report said further support came from the ERIB with an approval of a loan facility of $1 million on August 17, 2005 for Kuffour Sons Company. Remember, company where I just $6 million. So nipa mi nupe ene yomu dia Kuffour ba bema ene ne baba. Osi me anka Kuffour ho asem. Enti me kire mu se Kuffour no anka ni se ko gina bedwom kura kasa. No. Nobody should give Kuffour any space to speak in Ghana politics. Wo betu ehun be hyem me ko mu. Na no be am free ba. Ana mo bodam. Let me show you Kuffour, the damage Kuffour did. Allegation that President Kuffour was the real owner. Investigations from Shraj. And I'm really sure. Shraj did not find substantial evidence proving that President Kuffour secretly owned the hotel. But listen, although the exact final wording is not fully reproduced in the sources available online, the overall conclusion reported publicly was that, and I quote, the evidence supported ownership by John Kuffour. 2. Not hidden ownership by the president. This is reflected in the headline reporting of the findings. Chief Kuffour, sole owner of the hotel Kuffour. The main aim was for Kuffour to own the company or own the hotel and then making it look like it belongs to his son. So you see, when Shraj did all their report, you will not find Kuffour's name in there. Say, hotel near Kuffour there. But when you go back to check how Chief Kuffour editing nearby, it will be a company. 2002. Omutumi F4C, state institutions, state banks to give them 6 million. Who influenced that? Because Chief Kuffour, they don't have that money. That company was less than 2 years. That company had only 2 directors and 1 signatory. So how were they able to raise that money? It was because Kuffour was president and he influenced that process. Yes. Now, Mamen Show, Shraj conclusion, what did they say? Ownership of the hotel. Shraj conclusion. Shraj concluded that the hotel was legally owned by John Kuffour. That is what Kuffour wanted. Through a company called Airport West Hospitality Company Limited. So that is what Kuffour wanted to establish. Hotel on the media, by Mama Mebano, and I had the ADNM, 2002, Meti Company. Me baba man me baba no kwa ne belidi me dinim enti achi omokra you can't mention my name. That was the master plan. Now, Mr. John Kuffour, the son of President John Ajekum Kuffour, is the sole owner of the property near the president private residence known as Hotel Kuffour. Baby na Kuffour no hotel ni sino. Sa hotel wa no na ene Kuffour private residence na share wall. Do you understand? Sa hotel na in their friend Regency Hotel so dey na right now it is called African Regent Hotel. Sa hotel na almost $6 million those times no. Na ene Kuffour private residence na share wall. J.A. Kuffour president no. Hotel na ne baneto no ene Kuffour efiri na share wall. What are you telling me? Ose Kuffour is corrupt. He's the worst president in the history of Ghana. Yes, me chemo Kuffour no. Mona mo pushi modene she bracket bi me fa Kuffour she bracket bi amo. Mona mo se Kuffour disabled. Kuffour is not disabled. It is amo besa mo come asema monka. Mema kwase bi antal Kevin Taylor say and the yare about Kuffour the doctor's report actually. Kuffour publishing the doctor's report so disabled. Yeah, can Kuffour dwuma obedi ya obo Ghana kro mo de mo kwase atete Facebook ni TikTok Jimmy mo ho. Why na me ya MPP ni ba ekuta card. O say NDC for na menkasa na NDC papa dia. Mo bottom. Mama tell who Kuffour is. Now, overall takeaway from the Shraj findings. What Shraj effectively concluded, the hotel was legally owned by John Kuffour, which is what Kuffour wanted to do from the beginning, because no him say fraudulent. But on why ya to the nembana nebeye. 2. Financing came through banks and institutional loans. 3. The president was not proven to be the hidden owner. And 4. Shraj did not establish criminal corruption against President Kuffour. At that time, who is Shraj to say Kuffour has committed a crime? Because from day one, J.A. Kuffour planned this very well so that the arrow, the direction will not come to him. So you will never say Kuffour, but unimunyansa now was said the beginning. Oma be a company, no, the number of people in the company, how these banks all came together to give them money. Then you will know that the hotel was being purchased by J.A. Kuffour. I don't know one country, but on paper, so we are rational now. The same people in one person, but you will see Kuffour basically influence the process to buy that hotel because it shared a wall with his private residence. Now, I'm sure idea.